And we are live. Common Knowledge Podcast. Just a man doing the best he can with what he got. And right now, I'm here with a very special guest who I just found out about and decided to do my podcast. The homie, Majestic Mar. What up, bro? How you doing?
Hey, what's up? Thank you for having me, man. What's up? What's up?
No, thank you for doing the podcast. And let me give your roses real quick, dog. Like, dead ass. Let me go ahead and stop right now and give you your roses. So let me tell you how I found you, man.
Appreciate that.
This is how I found you. So I'm on daily playlists. I got a couple playlists going on and stuff like that. And me being a DJ, I always feel like, it is my duty to find new music. Well, I'm not gonna lie. A lot of the music I get is just booty butt cheeks, just garbage. And I was just flipping through, and I was like, Majestic Mar Protocol. I was like, okay, let me. And I'm like, that beat hit me, and then your lyrics hit me. And I would say the thing that got me was you sounded so damn authentic. Like, I believe like one of the major tenets of hip hop is being authentic. And I was like, this dude seems like he's comfortable being himself, man. I like this job. I'm like, you know what? Let me dive in. Then I listened to Grim Reaper. I was like, okay, that's just hard. Then I listened to Light Work. Like, let me tell you something. Me and my girlfriend, right? Cause I was like, listen to this dude. Cause I was stripping through songs to put in my my playlist, and my girlfriend was with me. And I was like, listen to this real quick. And she's like, I kind of like this job. She woke up this morning. And no, this is Light Work. I was like, okay, all right, this man's on something. So I actually reached out. Like, I got to talk to dude. So that being said, man, how did you get started in music and how long have you been doing this?
Yeah. Well, first off, I've only been doing music, like going to studios and, really doing my craft for maybe just about 2 years now. I've always had, artists, I've really been into music my whole life growing up, but I never in my life thought that I would be a music artist or a rapper or whatever you want to call it. I think it just kind of started with, a little depressed state that I was going through. And then that kind of turned into just writing lyrics one day and, just kind of rapping it. And in my head, I thought I sounded like fucking, Lil Nas X or just somebody famous right now. And looking back, it was not at all. But just starting out, you learn so much from, people like yourself and, the studio producers and stuff. So I had a good support system that started me out strong, and I was able to just build and grow from that.
Oh, man. So you said depression. Like, what kind of depression was it, if you don't mind me getting too deep into it?
Oh, not at all. I have my phases where, I get really down about things that I went through in childhood, about situations that I went through with, my foster mom and just a lot of crazy stuff. Yeah.
I had no idea you're a foster child. Oh my God, man.
When I say foster child, it sounds like I was placed from like a loving family to like a completely unknown family. What I mean by that is like I was a foster child, but my aunt actually raised me my whole entire life. So she technically is my mom. That's who I call my mom. My biological mother, she struggled with her own issues, but most of the time she just wasn't present. And the interactions that I did have, I didn't feel like it was anything genuine or like she ever really cared about me. So I think I just held on to a lot of anger from that, and, there comes a point in time, especially from your parent, you would want them to say sorry, or you would expect them to say sorry. Yes. And then when that just doesn't happen, you just kind of get over it. And then your eyes just open to see that, like, you still have a loving family. You still have a lot of people that support you. You can't hang on to that anger. So I think just doing music and being able to, get my emotions out, that's probably the best thing for me. Almost the same as if I was going to therapy.
A common thread with a lot of musicians is actually the therapy of writing, like actually writing out your feelings and getting, even if the music you write is not related to your feelings, just getting feelings out there and writing it and expressing it helps a whole lot. Cause I'm in a similar vein as you, man. Like growing up, my childhood was kind of tumultuous too. I did, grow up in a 2-parent home, my mom and dad, but I got to tell you, sometimes, man, having 2 parents ain't a net positive. Right. I did the same thing. That's how I actually got into rapping myself, was just actually writing about my traumatic. So yeah, I all the respect in the world on that. So You mentioned Lil Nas X. What are your musical influences, man? Like, what? Before you even get started, let me tell you what I think, though. Because, this is one thing. I ain't gonna lie. When I was listening to your music, right, I didn't know where the hell to put it. And this is, and I mean that in the best way possible.
Yeah.
Because I was like, yo, this man reminds me of a mixture of Lil Nas X, Young Thug, Cardi B, and Todrick. If you mix all those four together, I was like, yo, this is Majestic Mar. I was like, because that's one thing my girl was like, she's like, man, this sounds like Todrick would make this song. I'm like, it does sound like Todrick. Like, yo, it has a lot of Todrickness to it.
I fuck with all of them, so I can't even, I don't have anything bad about that. Honestly, it's a compliment. I think for the longest time, like, even starting out, like, in my head, I tried to sound like these famous rappers, like you said, like people that I aspire to. And really, it just developed into my own sound. And I think you can hear that just through each song. But, like, I'm not locked into one genre. Like, I like Lil Nas X. I'll listen to Miley Cyrus. But that doesn't mean I'm going to make a country song.
Hey, man.
But,
hey.
I'll keep it open. But I have a lot of different musical influences, especially these days. But I think, like, my main, like, lane, if I had to say, would be like rap music, like trap, like that's what I like. That's what I know as far as like growing up and things like that. So that's pretty much where I stay at and where I'm comfortable. But I'm always trying to push myself to, go deeper and, reach beyond what I've done and just give people more.
That's interesting you said that, though, because I'm not gonna lie, like, the production be slapping. How do you get your tracks? How do you select your tracks? Are you making your tracks? Where are the tracks coming from? As a producer myself, I can't help but notice like good production. So who's making these tracks?
Right. I have a few different beat makers that, I started out using their tracks and they kind of took notice. So now they will reach out to me and, send me certain tracks or, say, hey, what do you think about this? So most of the beats are like people that really care about the music that they're making, or they're a little bit more experienced. And then obviously, the studio quality, when I go to the studio, they're always on point. So I think that put together just kind of makes it that much better.
Yo, I totally agree with you. And thank you for actually like going to a reputable studio and recording that. Let me tell you something, man. As a guy who sit here and mixes all damn day and people will give me some of the most ridiculous ass files. I'm like, yo, where did you record this, my guy? Oh, I recorded in my homie's basement under his computer mic. I'm like, yo, bro, I can't like do nothing with this. Like, garbage in, garbage out. So that's another thing that actually hit me about your song, because I get a lot of songs playlisted, requested, but like the quality was there. I'm like, okay, I can respect this. And I think that is like 75% of the battle right there. If you don't have a good quality sound, or you're not actually putting the effort into getting your sound. Not saying you can't record at your home, guys, but I'm saying if you don't have the expertise and knowledge to record at home, go ahead and pay to go to the studio and let them lay them vocals down and mix it properly. And your stuff sounds tight, my guy. Seriously, it sounds tight.
Yeah, thank you. I really appreciate that. And even just you noticing that, it makes a huge difference, because like you said, there are people that, record in their basement or whatever, and no, disrespect to them because they're still trying. But like it definitely helps when you're going somewhere that the producer cares about the music he's creating or what's coming out of his studio, because in turn that's, going to make you look better in the end.
Facts. It's a teamwork aspect to it, and it has to be some synergy involved. Everybody has to care. And not to knock anybody, like, I've heard some good $10 beats. I've heard like people who making beats for $10. I ain't selling shit for 10. Like, yo, no, guys, like, yo. And I also saw your Facebook where you was like, yo, collabs now. You got to pay for collabs. Okay, I can respect that, man. You step your game up. I can definitely respect that.
As artists, we're all trying to do what these famous artists are doing, which is breaking through. But as far as the direction I'm going in, I'm just hoping that I'm able to reach, more people who really vibe with my music, who really can listen to the lyrics and say, oh, wow, I understand where he's coming from, or maybe even find some part of it relatable. It doesn't always have to be about, oh, he's rapping about being at a club, or he's rapping about being with bad bitches. Like, Like,
The
of
baddies,
course, I know that, but yeah, but like, I'm a bad bitch. I'm sorry, but like, that's gonna come out in my music. But what I'm saying is like, I'm trying to dive deeper and give people a little bit more than just what they think. So hopefully, like I said, with this album coming out, it is a little bit more, you know, my emotions are in it. It's not just the same songs or the same sounding beats. You know, I have a little bit more slower songs. I have a little bit more, you know, emotional songs. I'm not gonna sing,
hey,
but you know, like I put things together where they need to be.
I went and looked at some of your videos, and I
Lord.
was like, "Yo, what is going on here?" In a great way. I'm like, "What is going on here?" Like,
right.
I saw one video. You had a long weave on, and the booty shorts and the high heels, and you was popping and dancing too. I was like, "Huh, what is going on here?"
Well, I didn't have. Well, okay, they weren't high heels, but they were like combat boots. Because I'm
yeah, boots, the combat
like
boots. I'm like,
like the combat gear, all that type of stuff, whatever. But like that I think was one of my best videos that I did. Like the visuals and just, you know, the scenes and everything came together really good. And even, you know, the other artists that I had with me was just all fire. I had a lot of fun shooting that video.
The video was actually dope. It was dope. Like I was looking at it, like, yo, the quality is here and the visuals fit the song,
man. Yeah. Oh yeah. I think for me, like, I know like what I was wearing was like, people probably weren't expecting that, but I knew going into shooting that video that I didn't care. Like, you're going to judge me whether I am gay, straight, purple, you know, like tall, short, it doesn't matter. So I'm going to wear what I feel comfortable in. If that happens to be what I wore to that video shoot, then I fucking rocked it.
Once again, that goes back to the authenticness I hear in your music. It's like you're not, look, man, there's a lot of acting going on in this music business. But like when you see somebody who's being authentic and true to themselves, you can't do nothing but applaud it, in my opinion. And
thank you.
And now I would say there is a lot of pushback in hip hop in general. I think hip hop is the last bastion of super toxic masculinity and people overcompensating. Did you get any pushback when you came out with your fashion? Like even on your Spotify page, you got the fishnets with the penthouse and the combat boots working out. Do you get any negative pushback on that? And if so, how do you combat that?
I don't think I would necessarily say I get negative pushback because no one really tells me, you know, like, take that off or you don't look good in that or whatever. If anything, it's the opposite. But of course, you know, no matter what you do in this type of industry, there are going to be people who have nothing better to do than to pick you apart. So I already know what people say. You know, I've heard it all my life. So like that, again, like what I was saying, me wearing something like that, I already knew what people were going to say. So when I do different shoots or things like that, no, I'm not worried about what people are going to say because my intentions are not to be nude, but I'm going to be sexy. And I hope that anybody that, you know, would be shooting a music video or care how they look, they would want to look good. I mean, I don't know anybody that would want to just be looking like a bum.
True.
And at least, you know, the stuff that I'm wearing, I'm not no plain Jane. I've always wanted to, you know, stand out, and I do it in a way that I'm not like everyone else around me. And that's just facts.
And where do you get your fashion sense from, man?
Honestly, it's a little bit of everything. Like I said, I love fetish gear and stuff like that, combat gear. So like, I feel like it makes the image a little bit more dominant, but still sexy. So most of the time that I put these outfits together or I'm thinking about a certain type of, you know, visual, it's really some thought put into it. But at the same time, I'm always going to have a surprise ready. You know, I like to switch it up every now and then too.
Keep up guessing, Mar.
Like...
keep up guessing. I would say the latest song I heard from you was Protocol. And Protocol went hard, man. It went hard. And what was the influence for that song?
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, so I actually remember this. I'm glad you asked me. So I was sitting, I think, at my house when I wrote Protocol. And of course, like we always do, I'm just scrolling through Facebook. And it's what you always see every day. It's the same people with the same drama, the same issues. And then, you know, you have your artist people from the industry. So I'm hearing their music that they're putting out, and it's just getting me to the point where, like it's just clout based. And that frustrates me. So I'm just sitting there and I hear this beat one day and I'm sitting at home and I'm like, oh, well, I'll write a song for all the people that are literally just filled with clout, that aren't really, doing what they should be doing, or at least trying to elevate. So I did that song that day, hit my guy up. He's like, come to the studio. I already had the bars ready to go, like I always do. Went in the studio, killed that. And something told me, this is probably one of the best songs you've done. Sent it to a couple people, and they're literally like, oh my God, I can't believe this is you. I can't believe this slaps like this. I'm like, yeah, you already knew it was going to, but still, like, I just take everything, all my emotions, and like I said, I just put it into the music, and I think that comes out and you can hear it.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I'm gonna be honest. Like, I'm gonna keep it 100.
Of course, I wouldn't want you to do anything else.
I don't think Protocol is your best song. That junk go hard, but in my opinion, Humble is your best song. Grim Reaper. I don't know who you got rapping on that, but she go hard. Like whoever that woman you got rapping on that, she go hard. I tell you, I'm like, it's just hard.
Yeah, and that's one of my favorite baddies. That is Finesse, and she always fucking delivers. And it's crazy that you said that, because I think that mixture of having her on there going hard on the track and me just being, the baddie that I am, it just kind of came together perfectly.
Yeah, I see you doing a little branding with the baddies, man. Is that going to be like for the Barbs in the Beehive? Are you going to have the baddies?
Oh, of course. You already know.
Yeah, I hear that in every song. Like, okay, I see what this guy's doing. He's branding.
Yeah, I'm reaching out to all my baddies. You got to.
I see it. I'm like, okay, I get the Brandon. I see the goal where he's going with the baddies. Yeah, and how did you come up with the baddies? Like, what made you say, you know what, I'm gonna represent for the baddies?
I think to have the courage and to do what I do, you need to be a bad bitch. You need to be a baddie. You need to be something, because you can't just be plain. You can't just stick to the status quo. Like, you have to step outside of that line and make your own line of people behind you. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I think, and it even comes through my music, but I think for me, I want the baddie. When I say baddies, I'm talking about fat, skinny, short, black, white. It's not singling anybody out. So baddies, I'm including everybody, because anybody can be a baddie.
Are you sure, Majestic, bruh? Can anybody be a baddie?
Absolutely.
Are you saying baddiness is a mindset? Is that what you're saying?
I think so.
How do we get the baddiness mindset then? Like, what does being a baddie include?
I think first to be a baddie, you have to be your own person. Like, and when I say be your own person, I mean, have your own thoughts, have your own free will, treat people with respect, that sort of thing. I think that once you have that in order, then you'll know that you can access and attain greater things. Then you'll know what your aspirations are, or what your goals are. You have to get yourself in order, before you can be like everyone else that you are aspiring to be, is what I'm trying to say.
True.
Like, if you want to be a baddie, it has to start with you first. Be your own person.
You are in Pennsylvania of all the places, man. Like Pennsylvania. And you're leaning towards dance and trap. I'll say more trap-based music. Maybe with a little bit of grime in there, but you lean more trap. How does a guy in Pennsylvania get into trap music? Because I mean, that's South.
Well, I think, like I said, I grew up watching a lot of artists, listening to a lot of music, and there was a point in time where that was all I was doing all day after school. Watching music videos, listening to music. I had my headphones in and I didn't live without them at one point. So I think just being where I'm at, even though it's like a northern sort of, smaller sort of city, there's still a lot of people that listen to, Young Jeezy and Lil Wayne and, all the big people. So I think that's just where that's where my sound stemmed from, because those are the artists that I also like.
You definitely lean Young Thuggy. Yeah, you definitely lean Young Thuggy. I'm like, oh, okay, this is some thugger here. And you know what? The point I want to make is on this right here. We won. The South won. We did it. We won, dog.
Yeah, well, thank you.
I mean, the South, dude. Like, yo, okay. See, you're young, a lot younger than me, and I done got old. But you don't remember this, man. Like back in the day, it was a big kerfuffle. People didn't think people from the South could rap. They didn't like our style. And back in the days, man, I sound like an old dude, but back in the day, like all your East Coast elitists, they was doing what I would call stoop music, like music you can just bob your head to. They weren't really making anything for the clubs, man. But like the South, we always had like music, particularly not for the stoop, but for the car and the club. And it just does my heart well to see my northern brothers and sisters embracing the Southern style, man. Thank you. We won.
Thank you. We
won.
We did. See, I just want to bridge the divide. I'm trying.
Yo, what's up, DJ L-Spade, Common Knowledge Podcast. If you like my podcast, maybe you'll like my music too. I humbly ask that you go listen to my music on Spotify, Apple Music, or other music streaming service providers. Thank you.
Majestic Mar, bitch. Wet tsunami, yes we super fly. Man, these niggas wanna taste, so you know they bout to die, bitch. Got A1 sleeper, that's 9-9. Call me Grim Reaper. Got A1 sleeper, 9-9. Call me Grim Reaper. I ride it with flow, said I'm as freaked and I slurp it and go. I'm yelling out whoa, act like a hoe then I bust through that dough. These niggas is dogs, they crawl on the flow. Niggas stay breaking their neck.
I don't want to spend too much time talking about sexuality because I don't think it's that damn important. You got like 10,000 things more interesting than your sexuality. However, you do see people like Lil Nas X being attacked for being themselves.
Oh, right.
Are there any struggles or anything that you have to address just being who you are in the hip hop game?
I mean, yeah, there's a lot. Like I said, there's a lot that you go through, especially like you said, being someone that's from the LGBT community, doing, rap music and stuff like that. It's almost like I inherently get, I wouldn't say singled out, but it's almost inherently like people don't fuck with me. They won't give my music a chance, or if they do hear my music and they're bobbing their head and they realize it's me, now they're pissed at themselves. Shit like that. So it's like,
how dare me like this music that I like?
Right. So it just goes like, it's one of those things. Like, if you're uncomfortable, like I'm the target because I'm not afraid to be myself and deliver bars. So like, if you can't back up your bars, and you might even have an inkling that this LGBT guy is about to wreck you in a song or whatever, you of course, you don't want LGBT people in your community. And it's already hard enough, on the African-American side of the community.
True.
So I think both those things together just makes it probably the hardest for an LGBT individual.
Yeah. I mean, you're getting it on both ends, right? Like you already got the blackness that's already a ding, and then people want to throw an extra ding on you. And that's one thing that, not to get on my soapbox, that's one thing that really infuriates me about like usums, that we will on one hand say, yo, in racism, we need equal equality, but the hell with the gays. It's like, yo, bro, like you don't see how like we cannot disparage another group in our fight for equality. And I hate that, man. I hate that it's a doubling down on that sense. And also there's a lot of hypocrisy going on with it. But I think your music is actually great in this sense because it's just good music. To be honest with you, I didn't even know about your sexuality until I started seeing the video. I was like, oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Like, all right. But once again, I like the music. Like, it's not a big deal because I like the music.
Right. And I really appreciate that.
Oh no, man. Dude, thank you for making the music and being out with it, man. Because I think in the struggle to normalize all of this, man, we're gonna need more brave people like yourself out there.
I've grown to be, very, very strong person. I have my moments like everyone else, but I make sure that, when I go to sleep at the end of the night, I'm not thinking about what the next person is saying, because there's someone out there that's, going through something that I went through. So they're gonna listen to my song, and it's gonna resonate, on some level with them, hopefully.
All right, so you're talking about putting out an album, man, and I've been doing my research on you. You've been talking about putting an album for a long time, my guy.
Oh yeah, yep.
When is this album coming out?
So, of course, like if I wanted to, I could put it out next week, or I could put it out tomorrow. Like it's there and it's waiting. But like I said, it's probably going to be just a little bit longer. And I don't even like saying that because I feel like it's an excuse. But just know, I would say before Halloween. Like if you want me to, I would say before Halloween, the album will be out just in time to give some people some music that they can shake their ass to and twerk at the Halloween party.
How many tracks you think about putting on there? Don't do a Donda, man. Don't put like 27 tracks on there, bro.
I ain't gonna do all that. That's too much.
Don't do
Oh
that.
my God. No, I would. Okay, originally, I'm not gonna lie, I was gonna do about 13 tracks, but
13 is respectable.
Yeah, but no, it's gonna be probably 10 or 11 tracks. I might throw a bonus on there.
Better.
But
that's better.
I'm gonna give y'all some nice tracks, so don't even trip. You gonna love them.
Did you listen to Donda, man?
I did a little bit. That was insane. I didn't know what to like expect at first, but oh man.
Yo.
What did you think?
Man, okay. I'm gonna keep it 100, right?
Yeah, that's all I can ask you to do.
I can hear the genius in there. I can hear the genius. But this is totally mood music. Like you gotta be in a dark place. And if you're not in a dark place, this music is gonna put you in a dark place. Like all the songs are like dirgy and depressy. And it's like,
I don't got time for that. I'm depressed enough as it is.
Right. It's like Kanye made an album for himself. It's like to capture the mood he in.
Oh man.
And I'm just like, yo, I don't want to go down in that wallow with you, man. You in a spot right now. I don't want to go down there with you.
That trip by yourself.
Facts. I need some uplifted music, my guy. Like,
for real, you come to me for that. You come to me.
Definitely turn on some Majestic Mar to get me out of that sunken place, man. Because
back out all the way.
27 tracks on the album, dude. I'm like, yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't even think I would have made it probably past the 5th or 6th track.
yeah, not. I'm not shitting on Kanye. Like somebody like the album, I'm not shitting on it, but like 5 of the songs was just remakes of the first 5 songs. I'm like, yo, you could have just killed 5 songs already, dude. This album could have used some trimming.
Took some trauma out of our lives. Damn.
Before I let you go, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
Would you please tell the people like what you got coming up and what's next in your journey?
Yeah, of course. Well, I just want to let people know that like I know I haven't been out here as much as, they would have liked me to, but definitely expect more shows. Definitely going to be out here doing more, a little bit of touring, I would say.
That's COVID fault, though. That's not your fault. That's COVID.
Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, I'm definitely going to be out here more, making it known that Majestic Mar is here and I am not moving anywhere. Aside from that, we're getting the album out. You're probably going to keep reminding me about it.
Probably.
And other than that, I just want to work on trying to at least do something bigger. I want to give back to my city in some way. I don't really have solid plans in place, but I'm definitely working on things right now. I definitely want to give back some way, maybe to the homeless shelter or to the youth, but I'm definitely going to at least try to do my part. I've been here all my life, so, it's not a place that I'm stuck. It's definitely a place I appreciate. So, gotta rep for my city at least.
I'm sorry, man. This is so like amateur-ish of me, not even to bring this up. Where did you get the name Majestic Mar from, man? Oh my God. Why did I not even bring that up?
I'm so glad you asked. I think I was sitting there and when I did my first song, I'm like, how am I going to drop this song? How am I going to do a song and I don't have a stage name? And it just took me forever. And I'm like, my real name's Mario. So I already know people are going to read how it's spelled and fuck it all up. So I'm like,
I did.
See, so I'm like, I'm just keeping with the LGBT theme, and it also fits with my like bright personality, I guess. So I'm like, you know what, we're gonna go for something majestic, and we're gonna be Mar. So I'm gonna always be Majestic Mar. I can't be anything truer than that.
Yeah, dead ass. The first time I saw your name, I was like, Mariana.
All the teachers growing up used to call me Marion, bro.
And that was my next guess. I was like, it's Marion. Yeah, I felt so old. I was like, man, all right, I'm gonna go with Majestic Mar. But let me tell you something, man. Like dead ass. People who names start with M-A-R in the beginning are the most handsome, talented people in the world.
When I looked in the dictionary, there's my picture under talented and handsome.
I mean, yo, mine too. Marcus is right there. I'm like, yo, M-A-R. It's something about
I think
M-A-R,
you did share that column with me too.
Well, most definitely do. True story, man. The first time I started rapping and making production, man, we had a group called Majestic Minds. So
did you really? Okay.
Yeah, and that kind of stuck out. I was like, Majestic. I was like, huh, all right.
Yeah.
Let me check this guy out. Because it's like, yo, that's kind of the name I first used when I first started rapping, Majestic. So it's a whole lot of like parallels with you and me in the music game, man.
I'm glad you said that, because when I go onto my like artist account to see, what's what, I'll type in Majestic Mar because I'm a creep. I'll search my own name, and there's someone named Majestic J, I believe, and it's this guy that pops up, and I'm like, who the fuck? How does he pop up when I try to search my shit first? And he's cool. I listened to some of his songs. I didn't think I would like vibe with it too much. But then I'm like, oh, okay, he can rep for the Majestic team. Like, I fucking know it.
Yo, it's his opportunity here, man. Y'all can actually do some branding, man. Y'all can Majestic squad up, man, like ASAP Mob. And you know what? The funny thing, you said that, right? Because I was just looking at some statistics yesterday about like streaming services. It's kind of like an embarrassment of riches. And we've actually gotten to the point that more is less. Spotify has over 370 million songs available.
Right.
And I think I saw that like over 37 million songs have never got a single stream whatsoever. So the fact that you actually saw somebody and actually played that song is saying a lot, because a lot of people, man, they don't try new music. And I ain't trying to be on some gatekeeper type shit, but like,
no, but they're stuck in their lane, you're used to a certain type of style. You get comfortable. You don't want to branch out. But I like some of his music. So it was like at least one or two songs on it. I'm not even going to lie. I added to my playlist.
As you should. That should be the catalyst for adding it to your playlist. But you know what the sad thing is, right? Back in the day, I sound old as hell right now. But back in the day, right? We didn't have these streaming.
You're not that old, bro.
Man, I feel like it though, because I've been in the music game for a long ass time. So thank you, man. But I feel old as hell. But like back in the day, before there was these streaming services and before there was a LimeWire, if you wanted to get your stuff out, you had to go to the corner and sell your CD hand to hand. And it was all about getting those. Oh man, it was crazy, right? Because you would get all those no's. Like, I don't want this whack ass shit. So you had to have thick skin. But like for me personally, when the streaming services came out, it was a blessing because like, yo, all right, everything is free. Agree. Now you have no excuse not to listen to it. But the problem is, motherfuckers still won't listen to your stuff. It's free.
I know, like, what do you got to do? Like, I guess you got to give people free shit. Like, you got to tell them, hey, I'll give you $30. You listen to this track once. You know how many motherfuckers would be quick on that shit, tapping over and over, like, you ready? What's your cash?
But exactly, like, Venmo me. Like, it's crazy, man. Music is so accessible now and it's so free, and people won't even click a damn link to listen to it. They want to give you 30 seconds to a minute. I'm like, bruh, it's free. It's there. You own Spotify anyway. You own Deezer. You own Apple Music, man. Like nobody wants to actively search out new music, and I find it quite preposterous.
I definitely, like you said, I definitely agree. I definitely remember the LiveWire days, though. Downloaded all my MP3s illegally. That was a fun time period.
LiveWire fucked up my computer so many times, bro.
With those fucking scam and those down. Oh yeah, the Fishers.
So many
my
Trojan
ad block was up all the time.
There's so many Trojan horses, so many goddamn. My McAfee's was on like double time, fucking around with LimeWire.
Steaming and shit, running at full capacity. Talking about the CPU on overload.
Super hot, just flamed out, man. Like, yo, crazy, man. Like, goddamn McAfee's.
Don't download that song.
All right, man. I sound like a super old dude now, but like, I used to DJ with records, right? And the time I knew that the game was over, like for record stores, is when they first put out that Serato 1, which I still got in the corner over there, Serato 1. And I'm like, I can actually use MP3s to DJ now? Oh, it's over for the record shop. I'm going to go on this LimeWire. I'm going to go on this LimeWire and get all these songs. It's over for Sam Goodies and Planet Music.
Damn. I bet you once they realized that shit, they were probably pissed. Their stores was probably empty. Ain't nobody going to buy no CD no more. You got the whole CD downloaded on a burn CD now. Or your cousin done downloaded it down the street and now she got it. Like,
but the funny thing was, right? The funny thing was, like, the music industry really fooled us. They fooled us tough because this is what happened, right?
Yeah.
Like, LimeWire came out and we had everything for free. It was to the point like all music had to be free. And the music industry pulled a trick on us, like, yo, we got to get these folks to start paying for music again. How can we get them to start paying for music? And sure enough, streaming sites right now, we're paying subscriptions for all the music in the world. When, let's be honest, we're not listening to all the music in the world. Like, most people stick within about 2 or 3 genres and maybe like 25 artists, I would say. So like, it's crazy because now you're paying people like me and yourself who are doing stuff like 0.0004 cents per stream. And that's not even like a good way of even like calculating a stream.
It's not at all. It's not at all. And it's like disheartening almost because when you look in that bank account, you know, you run your campaigns, you finally catch up, whatever. You look in that account, it's not where you thought it was going to be. So then in your head, you're like, well, I just spent more money and energy and effort recording, going to the studio, mixing, mastering, and finalizing all this stuff. And your streams is less than 1,000. You know, that's really like an eye opener because you know you can't be making money from that. Like, that doesn't feel good, especially when you put your all into a song.
Facts. You know, I remember the first song I got that hit over 100,000. Like, legit, me doing ads. Like, not okay. First, nice. Tell everybody, don't buy streams, guys. Buying streams do not work. Do not spend your money on buying streams. That is a sucker's way out. Put in the work, do your ads.
Anyways.
Yeah, you don't want that. Because, I mean, the thing about buying streams is it actually makes you believe that you're bigger than what you are. So you tend to get lazy. You're like, yeah, I got 100,000 streams, but those are like bots. And plus, now Spotify's technology knows what a fake stream is, so you won't get paid for that anyway. So you're just wasting your money.
Oh, right.
The first time I got 100,000 streams on a song, I was like, hell yeah. And then I looked at that damn statement and I saw the money. I was like, yo.
Yeah, doesn't it feel nice? Like you look at it and it's just like, okay, now this is where we should be. This is where, you know, like, it makes you feel like, okay, well, if this is what I can do a lot better than this. Like, it pushes you.
It does.
For sure.
It definitely does. Well, we're getting close to the 45-minute mark. I'm going to shut it off right here. But Majestic Mar, I want to say, man, be ye encouraged, my brother. And keep on doing what you're doing, man. Like, I just happened to run across this. And if nobody else, man, just know it's somebody here in the great city of Tokyo, Japan, rocking with your music, man.
Shout out Japan and Tokyo. I'm going to come visit.
I mean, come on, dude. Like, seriously, man, you already got a built-in translator, man. I can show you around, dog. Like, I got you. Like,
so dope.
And the girl already a fan of your music, man. So she got you too.
I know. I gotta find some Japanese baddies over there.
Oh man, they're around. They're around. They're around and they got you, man. They're around and they are willing. I tell you.
I tell you, my friend.
I look forward to seeing what you put out, and I ain't gonna lie, man. I hope to work with you too in the future myself, man, because you are doing some great things, man. And tell the folks where to find you at before we leave.
Oh, absolutely. They can find me on Instagram at The Real Majestic Mar. They can find me on Spotify at Majestic Mar. I'm on YouTube, same thing, The Real Majestic Mar. And I'm on SoundCloud, so you can check me out there as well. Same thing.
And that is the Common Knowledge Podcast, updated weekly. Today's guest, Man, no worries. And yo, check out your boy's music on Spotify. Just look for DJ L-Spade, and we are out.
Hey, Majestic Mar.